welcome back to the AI competition. I did set all the AIs and pick 15 AIs for round 1. These 15 AIs that you do see on the right side, including the versions of when exactly I did install these AIs. And obviously I didn't count the ones that have just been used for decorations, so on and so forth. So I did pick off the ones that have just been used for decorations. So most of the ones that have been just used for decorations have been removed, you know, for aesthetic reasons. Anyway, so this is the first 15 set, you can say, the semifinals for this competition. Now, to make it fair, I did make it very flat, high towns and high industry, so that should pretty much make it equal for everyone. Now, in terms of the year, of course, I did put a 1990s, I do believe. That should pretty much 1980. That should be fine. It should be fair for the AIs, and that's pretty much it. Let's just take a look one more time. And 1990s is fine. I think it's better. And let's hit generate. And here starts the official AMG Open TTD AI competition. And now it'll take a little bit of time for the AIs to actually jump into the game, because I did make a few preset configurations. So now I'm just gonna fast forward it and let me take a look at where exactly I will place my bus stations, because I gotta put a few bus stations so I can make a little bit of money, so I don't get bankrupt and lose. I just need to stay in the game like complete minimum. So let me just see. I'll probably stick it there. Yeah, and there. And also I'll stick a couple of bus stations here as well. And this is just made to give me a minimum amount of income so I can stay in the game without getting bankrupt. So that should help me and keep me in the game now. Anyways, both cases, as I did mention, this is, you can say, the first roundup between the 15, and the next batch will be the next 15, and then I'll make the top out of the two teams, which is practically all the AIs on the Open TTD go up against each other in the finals. So this, you can say, is the semifinals, the first of the semifinals. Then we'll have another semifinal, and then we will have the finals. Now I will make it from 1990s to 2050 or 2051. So of course I did add the AIs as default, so I didn't really do anything else. So in terms of the AIs, I didn't configure them any other way. I did, of course, increase the limitations of vehicles in this map to maximum. It means 5,000 vehicles, trains, planes, everybody can have them. So now this should pretty much be it. I'm just going to close off the rest of the actual boxes, and the AI should be coming into play now. Probably a year. I did make them jump in after a year. Now I did jump back, and the AIs are starting to join in. So let's go to the script and let's take a look. As you do see here, we have the Admirals and AIAI, so there's obviously a remaining few, so they should pretty much be coming in online very soon. Now we do have one of the bug script errors, so we shall just close that up. We'll jot this down. This will of course come to the overall performance of the AI, but so far 7 are online, and we are expecting a few more. Let's just close this and just wait. Time will tell. We'll just fast forward is on, so come on, a few more should jump online. I think there's a 30-35 day delay, so it doesn't have any issues in terms of crashing or anything. Let's take a look at the graph, and so far it's just us, of course, or me in terms of my buses, but otherwise this is just the beginning of the graph. So the competition is, as I mentioned before, from 1990 till 2050, 2051. And this is the round 1 between these two, you can say, or between these 15 AIs. So let's see what will be the top 15. Now, still a few more. As you see, they are coming online, and we do have another bug, and never mind, we'll close that. And last 2 more are left, and that should pretty much be it. Hopefully this should jump on any second. And I do believe there's only a 30-day difference between these two, but that's not really such a big difference. Anyways, this is a game without any GRFs, you know, it is just, as I mentioned before, by default. And I do believe the last two AI should have jumped on. Yeah, here we have one more AI is left, and that's pretty much it once he's on. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. Okay, now we are done, and let the game begin. Well, I'm back. We're in year 2026, 21st, 22nd of November now, and I did manage to pull out all the stats. So far, this is what we do have. These are, you can say, the top 6 AI players. So far, Choochoo's in the lead at 194 million as the company net value, mainly going for trains, of course. That's why it's called Choochoo. Trains and road vehicles, even though 217 trains is wielding him quite a bit of nice profit, followed by Mongols at 2,132 road vehicles, estimated net value of 131 million. And after that we do have Clueless, followed by Convoy, and then we have AIAI, and finally at the bottom of the list we do have Admiral, and the rest I would disregard. They're not even counted anymore. So this is really what is happening, and we only have 25 more years to go, and let's see how this actually turns out. Both cases we shall keep, or I will keep watching and monitoring how this competition is going. I do hope you guys enjoyed this first, you can say, semi-final competition, and see you guys soon. Hey guys, I'm back, and now we're in year actually 2039, still with the 1990 AIs, the 15 that I mentioned before. This is the current world map that we do have. As you do see, red is pretty much, you can say, dominating the actual map screen, so he's doing pretty well, as we do see here on the world map. Anyways, let's take a look at the graph chart. Let's see who's doing what. We do have red in the lead substantially. He did have a massive drop that might be due to more expansions and productions, and maybe purchases of new weapons, not weapons, what the hell am I saying? New vehicles. Now the second up is the white player. Let's just take a look at him. Choochoo is still in the lead here, followed by, we do have Clueless, and let's take up the third player. We do have OtaviAI franchise, so he's in the third place, followed by, let's go to the fourth player. We do have Chooper. I'm not sure if it was Chooper though. I do believe it might be Admiral AI though. No, it can't be Admiral. This green color is a little bit tricky to catch, so let's take a look at that green color. It can't be Chooper, it could be AIAI, so I do believe this is the same green color. So we do have AIAI as the actual fourth place. So this is pretty much in terms of these players. Actually, it just jumped up, so we do have the fourth place has been taken by, let's just take a look at that color. I do believe Mogul Transport could be it. Yeah, Mogul Transport is it. He is at currently 2,069 vehicles. So this is it for the top 4. We do have only, I do believe, 11 more years to go, and this should be pretty much it for this first batch of the AMG AI tournament for the Open TTD. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys again in a split second. Hey guys, I'm back. It's already 2045, and as you do see that the AIAI, I do believe, I don't know what the hell happened with him, but he did sort of manage to wake up, and he's probably in the lead now, I do believe. Hold on. It's gotta be, I don't believe it's Admiral. It is AIAI did manage to wake up, and he shot up very drastically. Very surprising to see that he did manage to pick up very, very quickly. So really nice to see that he did manage to pick up very quickly. So AIAI is in first place, followed by Choochoo, I do believe, and the remaining are below. Of course, 5 more years to go, so we shall see who's going to be the, you can say, semi-finalist in this AI matchup, and I'll see you guys in a second. Hey guys, I'm back. We're in the final stages of the semi-finals or quarterfinals for the AI tournament here. We do have, we are just 1 year away, actually a couple of months away from, you can say, the final results. This is so far what has happened. AIAI did seem to pick up substantially some time back, and has been going on an uptrend very, very quickly, even though he was, you can say, lagging behind, you can say 70% of the playthrough. And Choochoo, of course, still second place, was in the lead, but now he's second, followed by Moguls, and of course OtaviAI, and then Clueless as well. And the remnants are below. I won't really count those. I will take, you can say, the top 5 so far. Now the question is, will the last year prove to be, you can say, questionnaire in terms of will actual moguls and OtaviAI cross each other? Will actually Clueless maybe have one final jump before the actual end of the game ends? And anyways, will be back in a couple of seconds, and we shall take a look at exactly what this final year will bring the results to our, you can say, competitors, and see you guys in a second. Hey guys, well, I'm back. It's December, it's the 21st now. We only have a couple of days left before the actual official end of the game, and Mogulus did actually manage to jump up in front of OtaviAI, so he did stay in the lead for a little bit. He did come down just a little bit, so this is practically it. We are now on the 29th of December, and I do believe that this competition is gonna end in terms of the first, you can say, competitors. So here it is, Saturday, December 31st of 2050 daily news. For the actual profits per company, as I've been showing you the profits, not the actual company values, we do have, of course, AIAI leading, as he did manage to wake up substantially later on in the game. He did get going, followed by Choochoo, and of course the third place would go to Moguls. But since we do not count the actual profits per company as being for the leaderboard, what I do count is the company value. Of course, brings me to this graph. As you do see, Choochoo is in the lead for the company value, having 2.2 billion pounds worth with 485 trains and 339 road vehicles, followed by AIAI, 3 trains, 21 road vehicles, 633 aircrafts with a computated estimated value at 1.4 billion pounds. Now, OtaviAI is in a third place with company value of 825,000 pounds with 51 trains, 1,503 road vehicles and 30 ships. Clueless has 163 road vehicles, 288 aircraft with a net value of 708 million pounds. I don't know why I said OtaviAI with 100,000. That's 825 million pounds for OtaviAI. Then we have Mogulus Transport with a net value of 660 million pounds with 3,522 road vehicles. So this is, you can say, our semi-finalists for this round, and the next round we will be picking out again the remaining of the AIs for the Open TTD match. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please do give it a thumbs up, and see you guys for the second round for the second batch of the AIs for the Open TTD tournament. Take care.